Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
The wait is over. This is your favorite prophetess, Prophetess Chanelle Jones, and I want to introduce to you my new non-traditional podcast called Kingdom Women Speaking, where you can expect a royal discussion amongst queens. Yes, Lord. And you can find me on New Orleans Talk Network. Tune in, world.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Welcome back to Kingdom Women Speaking Podcast. We have kicked off season 4 with a explosion.
It's been awesome.
Yes, explosion. We have some of the most talented, gifted, anointed individual. We have some of the people with the most clearest vision and focus. And OK Atlanta, I need you guys to stand up. All the way from Atlanta, from Zoom, we have Shan, who is flawless with us. We have a mogul with us today, and this person checked every last box.
Yes, she do.
In that
yes,
gifted, talented, anointed.
Come on,
her vision, she has some of the clearest vision, and she's focused. This person is an owner / CEO of S.Y.A firm. You know, she's an entrepreneur, artist, digital creator. Come on, I gotta keep on going. She's a stylist, one of the highest stylists in Atlanta. I'm telling you, and she's an author. 5-star on Amazon. We have the one and only Flawless.
Flawless.
Mogul. We want to.
Thank you.
Yes, Lord. Listen to me. You have no idea the excitement. See, me and this person we go back.
Yes.
We go
She's
back.
excited.
Back.
She's very excited.
I've been excited for an entire week. To have you on the show is an absolute pleasure. This woman I've been admiring for a very long time. She's very intelligent. I'm telling you, her creativity, you feel like you're in the presence of God sometimes. You know, you get that transferring the energy.
Yeah, transferable. It's transferable.
But you know what? The greatest gift God is going to allow me to happen again is to have her in person in the studio.
Yes,
it's
and
coming.
I'm coming.
Look, what he called it. She gave us a little taste, so we here with a little on Zoom, you heard me? Yes, indeed, Lord. Look, I want to welcome you to the show.
Thank you. Awesome introduction. I absolutely love you. I adore you. I always admired you. You know that.
This is like a family reunion right here. This is a family reunion.
Go back. You know what I'm saying? I met her, through somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But before I met her, I knew of her before I met her because she was one of my most favorite rappers in Atlanta. And to meet your favorite rapper, it was like one of the highlights of my life. You kind of see what I'm saying? So to meet her and to get to know her, the humble side of her, the person side of her, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew the fame side of her, but I never knew the person. But when I got to know the personal, boom, connected all together. You know what I'm saying? So thank you. And she helped grow me as a woman.
Amen.
This person helped me grow me as a woman, and I had a business when I met her, but she showed me how to, because when she met me, I was young. God allowed me to be blessed at a young age, you know what I'm saying? But she showed me how to, manage my money, how to become a boss, how to become a business owner. I just had the money and was buying stuff, like buying the house, the big house, the cars and stuff, flashy stuff. But she showed me how to make that money into a business.
Ooh,
so I got to thank you. I got to thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? I got to give you your flowers while you're here. Got to give you your props. You did this.
Right. I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you ever so much. And love always, because you gave me a lot. And you know that. We got a lot of history.
Yes,
we got a lot of history. And I can go on and on, but it'll get real emotional on here. But I got a lot of history. It's certain individuals that have a certain place in my life.
Yes,
not for the things that they done, but just for the fact that they believed in me.
Yeah.
And got behind me and stood behind me when I was going for what it was that I wanted. And just believing in my dream and just sticking by me, that mean a lot. And those people are on one hand. You understand what I mean? And you are on that hand.
Yeah.
You are definitely on that hand. You know what I mean? It meant a lot to me. While I was going through that, nobody has no idea when you pushing for something you really want, and to have that support system is everything.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. But
everything.
And we got that support system with you here too. Elevated mindset. This is 100% you. This is her. You know what I'm saying? Is intelligent discussion amplified. Is her television show that she have. That's why I say when the title itself is prophetic. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that listens to this show, you're gonna get exactly is intelligent discussion amplified. It amplifies your understanding and your knowledge. So you have a podcast with your sister. So tell us about your podcast.
Yes, it's with me, my sister, and our good longtime friend Yvonne. So it's the three of us. We actually started the podcast together, and we actually did it to break generational curses, to bring awareness.
Yes, Lord.
Absolutely, to bring awareness to different things that's going on. A lot of times we'll see things that are viral on TikTok or different things that's real controversial, but it may be viral or controversial for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? So, because sometimes people glorify, like we spoke recently, we have one that we'll speak about coming up, but with the parents that just take such laughter into their kids doing things that are just mannish and way too much, and but for them anything for some likes, right?
Come on, so I hear you talking clearly.
They put their children in this light and certain things. So we talk about all different things from abuse to relationships with the way men should treat women, vice versa. So we go all up and down the line according, and then we allow for comments to come in, because a lot of times right now we have been editing the show.
Okay.
So we're actually about to just start being live, but I actually have been enjoying doing that part of the show because it actually keeps everything in that pot, what we want, that gumbo. So it's kind of on the teeter-totter with it, but nevertheless, we speak about a little bit of everything. We allow comments from the audience, so if they want something they want us to speak about, and we also bring in special guests as well, the same way that you guys are moving along with your show. So we're gonna love to have you on.
It will be okay.
Both of you ladies, as a matter of fact, but we would love to have you on our podcast as well. So that's what our podcast is about. Everything may be different. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. And once I get that going, that's new to me. But a lot of the channels we just stream on those channels, Instagram. So it's doing pretty good.
Well, yeah, you know what? I'm going to come back. I have a quote. I'm going to quote you on something, but we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with ShanIsFlawless, and we talk about her podcast, Elevated Mindset. As we take this quick break, we're going to help you elevate your mindset with a quote from Shan when we come right back with Kingdom Women Speaking. Yes, Lord.
All right.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
The wait is over. This is your favorite prophetess, Prophetess Chanelle Jones, and I want to introduce to you my new non-traditional podcast called Kingdom Women Speaking, where you can expect a royal discussion amongst queens. Yes, Lord. And you can find me on New Orleans Talk Network. Tune in, world. the Kingdom Women Speaking. We have the one and only Miss ShanIsFlawless all the way from Atlanta, Georgia on Zoom. And we were just talking about her podcast, Elevated Mindset. But I have a question for you, a quote. You said, find your true purpose and do the work and trust the process. Do you believe that you discover your true purpose? And if you did, that's the second part. Where are you in that process?
Honestly, I feel like I found another part of my purpose.
Watch it now. I hear you. Come on. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Because you've been knowing me a while, so you know that I absolutely love what I've done. You know what I do. I love music. I love hair. It's being my first love, music, and with part of everything just kind of comes cohesively together because it's all creativity.
Yes,
and I love
Lord.
to be creative. I love to be creative. I love to help people go to the next level. So that's what it's about for me. Anything that I can put my hands on that keeps me motivated and it kind of takes people to the next level, I'm about that because I'm big on entrepreneurship. I think it's major. People should always have it no matter what else you're doing.
Right. Okay, please and thank you.
You need to always have that. I instilled it in my child. And so it's
it was another. You didn't steal it into me.
It was just another notch that I wanted to do. Some things that I wanted to take off off my belt, and that was another one of them.
And you were absolutely right. And you're helping people all over the world, tap into that entrepreneurship, step into that elevated mindset, that woman mindset. Because once your mind is elevated, your decision making is elevated. You know what I'm saying? You get based off your mindset. That's why the book is a millionaire's mindset. He's trying to give you the mindset of a millionaire. If you take the time out to listen to this woman, you're going to be elevated to the next level in life because that's what she's doing. She did it for me. I am a living product. I am a reflection of her mindset, her decision making, because she poured into me. And because she took the time out to pour into me, you can see me on different avenues where God can use me. And Elevated Mindset, it airs every Sunday, you guys. I want you to tune in every Sunday at 7 p.m. Now, that'd be 6 o'clock Central, because she's on a different time zone. Okay. So for the people here in Louisiana, that's on Central Time, it'll be 6 p.m. every Sunday. I want you guys to tune in to Elevated Mindset. But not only the podcast is powerful, they have a clothing line. Elevated Mind has a clothing line, and I love the quote for the clothing line. It's a elevate your mind and your wardrobe. It says shop elevated, and think elevated, talk elevated, walk elevated. Okay, it's prophetic. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I thought that it's more than a movement. It's a mindset. Tell people how can they purchase your clothing line. How can they purchase the clothes?
They actually can purchase it. It's at elevatedmindset.shopify.com. I know that was a lot, guys. But I'll actually give the link to you so that you can actually leave it for them, and they can find it on there. And actually, they can always go on any of our platforms at Elevated Mindset. Actually, it's at Elevated with the number 8. And that's ELEV8TED, not A. Okay. So, and it's underscore in between Elevated and Mindset, but it's spelled with the number 8. You go to any of our platforms, you'll be able to click on the link and be able to get the merchandise there too.
Get it, because guys, listen, it's a mindset. Like when you put these clothes on, God is using that prophetic word to help you. When you see stuff, you believe it. And even though God said, "Blessed are those that believe without seeing," but sometimes people need to see it to put it at the forefront to help the focus. As you're going throughout your day, you're gonna be elevated. That spirit is gonna be transferred over you. It's more than a clothing line, God. It is a mindset. That's why she wants you to shop, think, talk, and walk elevated. You know what I'm saying?
When you think about it, what she's doing and what she's into right now, the clothing, when she's a woman, a powerful black woman.
Yes, Lord. Let's acknowledge that. Let's acknowledge that.
What I'm getting from this is like, us as women, when we get dressed, hair is flawless.
Come on.
That go that mindset.
Okay, come on.
I'm the one.
Okay, please and thank you. Please and thank you.
Absolutely. And right now we have a lot of athletic apparel, but we're definitely working around to all the different type of apparel so that we have a lot for you. Some lawless wear, flawless wear, which is something else I always wanted to do. So we're gonna have some lawless for the men and flawless for the women.
We need the sports. Because me and her going on this little exercise journey.
Yeah, I made a decision.
We already have some of that.
I gotta be at the side.
We already have some of that. That's what you're going for? Okay, come through. Come through, Coca-Cola.
Okay, please and thank you. But listen, you are no stranger to broadcasting. You know, you was on a radio station, a major radio station in Atlanta. I'm telling you, this girl is a real life mogul that we got right here in our presence. Like, do you miss being on the radio?
I absolutely do. And as a matter of fact, that's something else that I wanted to get into. And actually doing elevated mindset, doing the podcast, it kind of gives me the same feel.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just like what you're doing right now. It's no different because that's what it was all about, interacting with the audience and the people. And for me, I was most of the time just doing Freestyle Friday.
Okay,
which is what brought me to the station.
Come on.
But the beauty of it is it was a blessing. It was my foot in the door, and I just end up being a staple there every Friday. But the podcast reminds me of it, so I love doing it, and I actually wanted to integrate, into that, kind of take things more so a little further, some serious XM type stuff. So I'm looking into some things, and you never know. I want to get back into the radio because I absolutely love it.
And you're absolutely right. It is the same like the podcast because if you think about it, the Breakfast Club, which is very powerful radio station, is now on BET. Everything is going virtual. Like everything is being recorded.
Yeah.
Like they say,
everybody
everything is
wants
content.
Visual.
Yeah, everybody
they want to see you. So what you're doing now and what we're doing, that pretty much is radio. It's actually it's superseding radio to a certain extent because what better way than to hear and see the people. That's the reason why
absolutely right.
They
You're absolutely right. I agree.
That's
but
the reason why they took Dish Nation and put it on television. These the same people that's on our radio station every morning.
Right.
But they now they do the same thing that's going on right now so that people see them every weekday. So Dish Nation and the radio station all tied in. That's still Ricky Smiley's people.
Oh, you absolutely right. But you know what? Since we took it back, we're gonna visit just a second. PPI. Since we took it back, I'm telling you, you guys were one of my famous female groups in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I met you when you guys blew all the way up. Like they were already famous before I met them because I knew somebody in the group, but that's not a hill.
we were hood famous, but we were definitely that's not a hill famous, right?
But you know what? Performing in a club late nights, you know what I'm saying? I met a plethora amount of local celebrities through them. You know what I'm saying? I miss being in that limelight. Performing on the stage. I remember all that because it felt like I was a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was a part of it. You couldn't tell me I was a hype man on the ground, boy, because I knew them. You know what I'm saying? I do have a question. Like, how can an artist, break through that glass ceiling and make it into the industry? You know what I'm saying? How can they do that?
Honestly, it's a different day and time.
It is.
Because, we talking a minute. And even though it seems like yesterday, we talking some years, and now
I get at least about 10 years. I mean, I can say it's been some time.
A little more than that actually. Damn. But in all honesty, it's so different now and much easier. It was a little harder when we were.
You absolutely right.
Trying to break into the game. So shouts out to all the females that have planted their feet firmly in the game. I'm so super proud of everybody because when we were doing it, we were pretty much aligned with a lot of the males. We had to fight tooth and nail to try to, get seen, and you just amongst a whole bunch of.
Yeah, that was way before the Nicki. You know what I'm saying? The Nicki.
Absolutely, it was just like Kim and Foxy, and if there were female,
you absolutely
if there were female artists, they were people were driving wedges to try to. Drive them apart because it was never designed for the females to really be in the game. Some type of way people wanted them out. So, but bottom line, to get back to the point at hand, for artists to survive or make it in the game now, in my opinion, it's so easy. You don't have to go looking for people to get behind you like you used to. Now, if that's what you need, it's always a good thing. But now, even with that happening, they want to see you already making some numbers or raising some numbers before they even want to get behind.
You're absolutely right.
So
Because
you
all
may as
about
well,
the views
you
is
can
the
go
money.
platinum.
You know what I'm saying? They want to know, can you bring in revenue? Can you bring people in? So they want to see what you can do on your own before they put any type of money behind you. So
Absolutely. So it's almost either like you doing it yourself or a meet halfway type of thing. And there's so many outlets. Like all of this social media was not in existence.
And you're absolutely right. So you
know that social media didn't start popping to a little bit. The most we had at the time was MySpace.
Yep,
and different.
Absolutely.
It wasn't popping like it is now.
I remember putting a video on MySpace when y'all performed.
It wasn't as popular. So with all these avenues and entities, if you want to succeed, it's all about starting a page. It's all of these different apps and streams. You just build your brand and you work it and put the work in and put your music out. If you got something that's got substance to it, it'll catch the right ears, and you can do a lot now that we didn't even have.
And it's based on the gatekeepers, like these celebrities that have made it. They are really the gatekeepers, like as far as an average. Like, let's say, like I've sent my clothes to a lot of different celebrities, because once a celebrity wear it, kind of really stamps it, because the masses are kind of slow, so they follow what they see. They follow the gatekeepers. They follow the gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? Because once the gatekeeper get an interest in you, that's when he takes you to another level. You kind of see what I'm saying? So that's all it is.
That's the way it works.
Yeah, so, getting a touch to because I saw one guy who was, I said to myself, I said, man, this man is about to blow up because he's doing so good. A year later, he got signed with Gucci Mane, you know what I'm saying? So Gucci Mane gave him a chance. I said, I knew that was about to happen. Yeah, I felt it in my spirit. I'm like, this boy is doing too good. His music is good. I say he had that crossover, type of attention. He caught somebody's attention, and he caught Gucci Mane.
When you got that hunger, that hunger, that drive, and then he had the music to go with it, it's almost like you can see, something gonna pop with this one.
And I always tell people, like, there's no such thing as somebody blowing up overnight. No, it's not. There's a hard work and dedication and opportunity. And so once you do the research on the person, you'll see this person been grinding. This person been doing it. This just got an opportunity. And that's how I feel. Like, once I get the opportunity, I can hold my own weight. Like once a gatekeeper give me that opportunity, I can hold my own weight. I just need that opportunity. That's it.
Because guess who my gatekeepers were?
Talk to me.
From the initial beginning. Part of my gatekeepers came from your city.
What you
say? You don't remember? Who I told you I used to open up for when I first ever came out. Did you forget?
I had to. Don't do it to me like that. I did. I'm sorry.
Your city, I mean, really, like, set your city all the way on fire. There's your hint. Really?
It gotta be Lil Wayne.
It was Cash Money.
I said it gotta be Lil Wayne. It gotta be Lil Wayne.
Yeah, because when my first single ever, Greg Street used to put the shows together for Cash Money. So wherever Cash Money went, most time I was there opening act.
Ooh, yes, Lord.
So that was how my little gatekeeping went. Greg and my CEO was like this, so everything used to just work together. But yeah, I used to go on stage.
It's who you know. It's really the network and who you know. You know what I'm
saying? It is.
So you know what? Listen, how did you how was the transition from traveling over the world doing the shows to the podcast? Like, what was the mindset? Like, I know you say a lot of things were the same, but from traveling across the world performing, like you say, opening act for Lil Wayne to the podcast, like, what was the mindset in the transition?
A lot of the transition came from sacrifice because of my child. When I got into it and started doing it, he was not here. And God blessed me with the opportunity to bring him into my world, because for people that don't know, my son is adopted. I can say that lively because he knows that now. But every bit of mine, I watched him come into the world, and he's been with me ever since. Yeah. But
yes, Lord,
when we were moving around and doing a lot, because even before Psalms came, I asked my family, my support system, my village, because I was midstream into the music. So I needed to know, I wanted to know, would they support me, and I got absolutely all the way across the board. And that's exactly what they did. I was in New York and I was in Boston, and my child was home in Atlanta. So what I had to do was, after, doing some things for a while, the transition was easy for me because he was growing up and I had to move some things around. So that's what happened.
Yes, Lord.
I started aligning things a little differently. I had to get on some out of the bopping around and switch it over, So I shifted gears real quick.
Yes, Lord. That's how I used to do, all like shift gears. I used to travel driving trucks.
Yes, you did, literally.
Yeah, that's why I'm able to shift gears so perfectly, because I did it for 17 years of my life.
How about it? It come into play.
So shifting gears is easy. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break. What we're gonna talk about, we're gonna come back and make it count Mondays. I got a quote. Right. I'm gonna quote you on. I'm telling you this mogul is something serious. She got something called Make a Move Monday. But we be right back with Flawless. You watching Kingdom Women Speaking? Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Are you a student athlete looking to take your career to the next level? Look no further than Conquer Sports Pros. That's right, Conquer Sports Pros. Our team of experts will get you guys on the right path to your student athlete journey in life. That's right, we have every position in football you need, and we also help out with other sports. At Conquer Sports Pros, you have everything from a list of consultation, training, and also media training. Yeah, that's right. When you take your career to the next level, play college and hopefully pro, you'll get lots of interviews. Call Conquer Sports Pros today. You can reach them at 504-319-6672 or visit marlonfavorite.com for more information. Hello, somebody.
FAMU Live, new time, 12 p.m. each and every Thursday on the War Talk Network. Join me, that boy Fred.
G Sports in the building. Coach Curtrnett hit.
Yeah, I'm woke. Elevate.
Ball game.
You dig. You dig.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
Step Construction is here for you with a brand new offer. We now provide affordable storage sheds. Stop wasting your money on overpriced storage units and portable containers. Step Construction can provide you with a custom shed that will fit your budget and storage needs. So contact Step Construction today at 504-340-5809 for your own personal quote. Let us help you take the next step at Step Construction.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Welcome back to Kingdom Women Speaking. We have the one and only Miss Shan, who is flawless, a mogul from Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, this is all for you. You know them dirty birds. Where y'all at? The dirty birds stand up.
Yeah, we trying to get up in there. That's what we
say. Look, I ain't gonna say nothing petty, nothing like
Lord,
that.
Bless us this season.
We gonna just say the dirty birds in the building today. You know. Look, make it count Monday. The word of the day is focus. Like I said in the introductions, we have some of the people with the most clearest visions and focus. And I love her quote of the day. It's the word of the day was focus. He said, distractions are everywhere, so remember to keep your eyes on a prize. And it's clear that this woman has been focused. Because let's put up another hat on, author. She's an author, you know what I'm saying? A way with words, you know what I'm saying? This is her all the way around the board, you know. She has a way with words out now on Amazon, guys. We're going to give you the link so you can go and purchase her book. We're going to give you the link where you can go and purchase her clothes. We're going to give you the link where you can go and watch her platform. We're going to give you the link. It's going to keep going. Because I tell you, we got a mogul with us.
We're going to link y'all up.
We're going to give you the link so you can go to Amazon. Sure, let's focus on this book, A Way with Words. I've always said you had a way with word even before I met you. Like I said, she helped me to cross over to the next level of my life through her words, her counsel, you know what I'm saying? So if you ever wanted to elevate your mindset, go and purchase this book on Amazon. Mike gonna give you some digitals where you can actually see the book. You did a book signing. Let's talk about the book signing in March. I say, how did it feel to see so many people come out and support you?
It was a great feeling because I had support even in advance before that. So, you just had some people that was just trying to come up, show up to be able to actually get their book signed. Ones that had, got it from Amazon. But it was a good feeling. It was something that I had started on so long ago. The whole idea of it and the concept, and then to put it, because usually we'll do that, we'll sit and we'll procrastinate,
come on
something hit me one day and I said I'm going to finish it, and I did just that, and that is actually just volume 1. And volume 1 is small but it's packed with power. And volume 2 is actually on the way, so I'm looking to have that ready by the end of July.
Wow, so that's awesome.
It was definitely something on my bucket list, and it was a way for me to convert my music into a book, because as time goes, a lot of people didn't know, but when I was in the industry, I was already seasoned, but I was already always able to hold that. Right. As hence I can still hold a little bit now.
Okay, great. With your pants up.
But because I be trying to make it not look it. You understand? But at the same token, my whole thing is I was already a little seasoned. So in saying that, as time went on, I knew the transition, that's another part of that question you asked. It was easy to make the transition because I had to, maturing and going into a different direction. And I don't want to continue to be on stage and bopping. Now listen.
Come on.
I'm trying to do something different. So
not at 70, huh, Flo?
So the transition with that was smooth because it makes me feel like I'm still doing my music. I'm just converting it over into a book.
Yeah. And that's intelligent. That's actually genius to take everything. Even every last one of your episodes, your podcast is a book. Every topic you do is a book. So you have a plethora amount of books inside of you. Available now on Amazon. Grab yours today. A Way with Words. Once again, to elevate your mindset is to, elevate your word, your articulation, your vocabulary. And this person right here is going to help you to elevate your mindset with A Way with Words.
Therapy. That's what it is. It's
therapy. So, guys, check it out. And then not only is she an author, like I say, when I say focus, this is what I mean. You ready for this? Owner, CEO of S.Y.A firms. That's another hat that she got. You know what I'm saying? She's the owner of a firm. Her firm is, it's her business to elevate your business.
Okay.
So it's her business to elevate your business. S.Y.A is a communication and marketing company. Like, what services do your company offer?
Well, we do everything from branding, social media management, logos. We do graphic design. We build web pages. So we do an extensive realm because I work and do a lot of the work myself, and I outsource to a lot of people as well. That's under my S.Y.A umbrella. So just about anything that a company need that's starting up, from it, because some people need a business plan developed. Some of them need just direction itself. So we structure that. We do custom packages as well as packages that we already have on the website. Okay. So anything you can just about think about that you need, we offer.
So that's okay. So that's how you elevate a person's business, for as in the branding, the logo, just like the advertising and the marketing. If your company is needing help as far as an advertising, marketing, if you need a logo, you can call her directly at 229 S.Y.A firm. Once again, it's at 229 S.Y.A firm. If you go to her page, the skits for her business is priceless. I'm telling you, you are a comedian. I think you missed another call, and I think that's another call.
I think it's on her bucket.
She got like a gumbo pot. She got a gumbo pot of gifts and talent and anointing. If you take the time out, I'm gonna give you another link. I'm going to give you another link for her S.Y.A firm and also for her Instagram. If you just take the time to look, those skits are hilarious. I'm telling you. Well, who come up with those ideas for the skit? You do that all by yourself? Do you have a team with you?
I actually do it by myself, and I actually am looking to bring on some people on my team right now. I've been put in a situation where finally I can do that. Yes, Lord. But basically, I do content creation. That's another part of what I do for companies. I got to get back on the things that you were seeing on my page, but I was blessed to be able to pick up some people that kind of absorbed my time, and I had to kind of work on theirs. So, now I do want a team, and I'm looking for that. Just maybe 2 other people besides myself, but I kind of just look at different things and try to come up with some original material, anything that might be based on what they do. For example, my sister is a real estate agent, so I find funny home material, videos, and different stuff, and I might just create something that is content for her.
Yeah, you know what? Your sister is a real estate agent. Actually, her sister is the one that helped me buy my house in Atlanta. Her sister was my real estate agent.
Let me clear that up. She's a real estate agent and a broker. She does not like when I leave off
Lord.
broker.
Elevation, huh?
She does not like when I leave that off, okay?
Okay, elevated mindset. When she helped me to purchase my house, her commission had commas in it. See, Flawless knew me when I had wealth. Like I said, God allowed me to see the mountaintop at a very young age, you know what I'm saying? And with that money, I was making as a truck driver, this beautiful, blessed woman helped me to turn that money into a business. And so that's when I started my own trucking company. And when I started my own trucking company, through the help of her guidance and her words, I have to give her flowers because she really was the one that took my life to another level. She was like, well, look, I appreciate everything you're doing for us. Like, because I was helping PPI. She like, you need to have money. She said, when your money is making money, then you can really help somebody. And so she really gave me the game. I said, you know what? She like, you can flip the trucks like the dope industry. You know what I'm saying? Because it's legal. Let me make sure, we ain't talking about that. Clear that up quickly. We ain't talking about none of that. She just,
they understand.
Yeah, and so when I started, making, when I became a business and I owned a few trucks, that's when I really saw the money, and just by her words and giving me that encouragement that I can do it. Yeah, I needed at the time. Somebody saw me, she saw greatness in me, and whatever lane I was in, she told me to dominate that lane. You know what I'm saying? So, so once I learned how to dominate this one particular lane, I can go out to different lanes, you know what I'm saying? So, once again, I really want to thank you for being such a great inspiration in my life. I'm serious.
You already know. I love you. I love you more. You inspired me more than you know. You have no idea.
You awesome, but look, I want to quote you again because like once again she got a book Way with Words, so these quotes can go forever. It say, "Remember to keep it authentic. These days, fake is a new normal." You know what I'm saying? It is. That was profound by itself. Energy is too expensive and definitely can't afford to be wasted. You know what I'm saying? So I believe everything that you touch excel. I thought that was, and that's why I decided to be authentic with myself, like with that lesbian love affair, the book that I got coming out. I didn't want y'all to make it all churchy because, God is living. And I got to tell people, like, when you bent over, the Holy Spirit is right there. When you that giving somebody that got 3,000, the Holy Spirit is right there.
Right.
So I decided to be myself. I said, if I'm going to make it, I'm going to be like me. I can't be like those fake preachers. Not calling nobody fake. What your mama and your daddy preachers like, that's not me. I don't preach like that. I don't talk like that. So I'm not going in that lane. Not disrespecting nobody,
Understood.
Yeah,
and that's why when you say, I feel like, that's your testimony. And if you bring it across authentic, that's how it's going to come. I'm like, it's powerful to me. I'm already in support. I'm already in line. I'm already ready for my book. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's not just because of our affiliation. It's like that within itself is something that's something somebody can read. It's a testimony.
Yes.
That is really powerful
and
for
it can
you
help others.
to have that whole excerpt that you gave about what it's about by itself. That's powerful.
Yes, Lord. That's settled. That's settled.
Yes.
From her words to God's ears, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So she gonna see the manifestation of that, and when that manifests, I'm gonna run this video back.
Because people battle with a lot of people can't say that. There's a battle for them daily. You know what I mean? So that's something people need to hear from you.
Yes, Lord.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? It is.
Your testimony
but you know
can
what?
help someone else.
But listen. However God want to use it, I'm a little. But let's talk about your first love. Being a stylist. Let's talk about your first love. You know what I'm saying? That's the powerful. You know, you had a prosperous hair salon. You know, but people that you don't realize it has to be a skill. You know, God can give you to bring about these different hairstyles. You got to have vision to bring them things to pass. That has to be a skill from God. When they be making people look like angels, you give them a whole different personality, a whole new look. You know what I'm saying?
Who you are?
Because I know sometimes when I get this thing laid down and fried out,
yes, ma'am.
My stylist got me together.
Right?
My stylist got me together, huh?
Yes, I see you, boo.
Exactly.
Look. How would you describe yourself as a stylist?
Wow. I describe myself as somewhat as your stylist and a shrink, which is what.
Yes. Like what's that barbershop too when they had the female stylist on there?
Yeah, it's not a lot of people that have come through my chair that didn't eventually become something to me in some way, shape, form, or fashion, especially if they were in my chair for length of periods of time. We grew some type of bond, whether it was just friend, affiliate, associate, but something came about of it. And I just love to, like you all say, I just love to make people anew, something that they think they couldn't achieve and they achieve it. That's always a good feeling. So
okay, and that was gonna bring me into my next question. Like, how do you feel when people fall in love with their hair? Like, how do you respond when you see that? When people just like,
they
oh
really
my
love
God,
their hair. Oh my!
I give them my Whoopi Goldberg. Because at that point, I get the whole Whoopi. And I can't stand when Whoopi come out, but there it is.
Girl, she too much.
I'm like, girl, man.
Why she act like that? Oh my God! You know what?
That's when the biggest smile come on my face. In other words, because that's when you can't help but to see my Whoopi when I when I make them happy, they make me happy.
I love it because, like I said, everything she touched, she excelled. Like she's the absolute best in her whatever she do. So much that she was chosen by Shaquille O'Neal. I saw that you was a part of the SH.A Claus, right? You were one of the stylists at the Shaq did a big giveaway in Atlanta, and she was chosen as one of the stylists. I thought that was profound. I told you, Mogul.
Yes.
So how was that?
I will give props where they are due. Because that was definitely the SH.A Claus, and Bobby, who is Bobby's World here in Atlanta. He's a celebrity barber.
Okay.
And he's also a personal friend of mine. He's Gucci Mane's barber. He was Shawty Lowe's barber before he passed. And any celebrity that you can just about name, he's cut their hair. Steve Harvey, Idris Elba, everybody. So he's real renowned here in Atlanta. And actually he does this little haircut thing every year. I forget the name, so I don't want to butcher it. But nevertheless, I was invited on his behalf for the SH.A Claus.
Oh wow!
So that was a big deal. It was wonderful. I loved it. To be able to do the kids' hair, the less fortunate, they just come, sit down, tell you what they want. You kind of talk to them. I got to meet a lot of people, a lot of moms, and it was great. They got a lot of toys, so that's great. And he do it every year, so I felt good about that. I want to do more stuff like that.
Yeah, like I say, everything she do, she excels. She goes at the top with it. It's nothing that she wouldn't do. Honestly, I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you for everything that you've
proud
ever
of you
done.
too. Thank you.
Well, yeah, you know what? We know some powerful women. It's like You transfer from me and I transfer from you. You know what I'm saying? My collection, my inner circle are with some extremely powerful people. And it's not too many people I let come in and let you see everything. Like a lot of people see what I want them to see.
Because you definitely
know
have
what
to
I'm
protect
saying?
your circle.
You do. You know
have
what I'm
to
saying?
protect
When
your
I say
circle.
this lady know me, she know me. You know what I'm saying? I trust her
I
with
know
that.
she know you because you've been excited. I mean, she's been excited about
you have
interviewing
no
you.
Listen to me. You have no. This was a long come. I mean, I'm sorry that it has to be season 4. But, you know, once again, we started season 4 off with an explosion. I think some of my absolute best guests, you know, well-known guests have been in season 4. You know, so I think you came in at the right time, you know, while God is taking this show to another level. And for us to have elevated mindset, that was just like that was confirmation of God, you know, having you on here, because I believe that this show have elevated and amplified.
It has. How
you know
about
what I'm
it?
saying? So, you know,
I love it.
so you came at the perfect
It
time.
it caught me immediately.
Why
So
should
I was like, okay, I love it.
well,
I love what you're
and
doing.
even
Everything is polished. Y'all look good. You sound good. I love it. I love to see. I just love to see my black sisters just elevate. Love it. I love it.
You know,
because I've been smiling ever since she told me. I said, okay, we got another powerful black woman.
Okay, yes, I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm like, go, baby, go.
We do have some gifts for you, Shan, and also I have a gift for you too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do. I got gifts for you, but I also have a gift because I want to say thank you. Thank you for sticking by me. You know, thank you for coming so consistent. Yeah. You're awesome at what you do. You know what I'm saying? Your energy, your anointing, you brought a lot of power to the show, you know. So I want to, you know, give you your roses while you're here. And you as well, Flawless. I want to give you your roses.
Thank you. And yes, you are awesome. I love it.
Thank you.
Y'all compliment off each other very well.
Yes, Lord, I appreciate it. And I also want to gift the people that hear the first 5 people to text and comment amplified mindset, you know, and also a wayward words. So it's amplified mindset and a wayward word. Put that in the comment.
Elevated mindset.
Elevated mindset and a wayward words. See, she got a wayward words. She know all these words and she consistent.
You ain't do nothing but mix up the intelligent discussion amplified. You still on top of it.
You guys,
all of them in the same pot.
Yes, Lord. You guys text that, and I'm gonna give you a free copy of her book. You know, I'm gonna send out a free copy. Wayward words. You know, so I want people to be blessed by this. I want to put it in as many hands as possible. You know, I believe in her. I believe in her vision, and I believe in her goal. Like she said, this is gonna be part 1. Part 2 is coming out, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Volume 2.
Volume 2.
Because the volumes are going to continue to flow. Yes, volume 2 will be out at the end of July, available on Amazon.
Yes, Lord. So we're going to put volume 1 in your hands and you purchase volume 2. You know, so I know you're gonna continue purchasing once you get volume 1. Volume 2 is she gonna leave you hungry for more. So Kingdom Women Speaking want to thank you for coming in, taking the time out your busy schedule.
Thanks for having me.
I know you guys can keep up with all these links. We gonna give you all the links, okay? She gonna
have it all.
We gonna give you all the links so you can get everything that this beautiful black mogul is doing. I want you guys to go out and support her. It's a worthy cause, you know. So.
And we will get her out here in New Orleans.
Yes, indeed.
I will be there.
Okay.
I will be there.
Look, we're gonna get some video. We're gonna also hit downtown. We're gonna go to the French Quarter, Bourbon Street, Canal.
Can I go back where you took me before? I won't even say.
Look, I'm taking you. Listen to me. I'm gonna take you immediately. We're gonna post it. We're gonna go to some of the best restaurants. We're gonna lay out the red carpet for you when you come.
Yes.
I cannot wait.
I'm ready.
You deserve it, baby. You deserve it.
So, Kingdom Women Speaking, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. We also want to thank Miss Shan, who is flawless, for coming in on Zoom all the way from Atlanta. Atlanta, stand up. Where them dirty birds at? Come on, dirty birds. We got what you got the win? We want to thank you guys for tuning in. This is our episode episode today. Tune into Kingdom Women Speaking as we do the same thing, elevate our mindset with our guest, Miss Shan, who is flawless. Yes, Lord. You guys have a great day.
Love you.
Thank you for tuning in. Yes, Lord. See you later, Flaw.
Love y'all.
Love you.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Now New Orleans has a choice. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app for your mobile device or listen at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com.